Friday morning, everyone, and welcome back to another beautiful video on this beautiful channel on another beautiful day. In today's video, I've got another unboxing for you. That's something new, right? That's not really something that we do like every second video almost. But this time it's actually, well, I guess it's not like majorly more interesting than one of the other ones, but this is actually the first watch that I bought as I would say, a watch that I wanted to wear on a daily basis, and I bought it specifically for the purpose of wearing it every single day. Didn't really work out how I intended it to, but it's still a beautiful watch. We are gonna look at it today, unbox it, and look at everything that comes with the watch. And you can already see it's a Tudor watch, so that's a very cool thing. For those of you who don't know, Tudor is a sister company of Rolex, so they produce watches that look a little bit similar at times, but are still very different when it comes to obviously the production that these watches go through, because obviously the Tudor watches are way more inexpensive, which didn't really make a lot of sense, but you know what I mean. They don't cost as much as the Rolex, as their Rolex equivalents, even though they're not really equivalents, but you know what I mean. And that is a really nice thing. They are still very high quality watches, and they also increased in quality over the last couple of years, like quite a bit. So that's also a very nice thing. They now, most of them come with a Tudor movement, a movement that is specifically made in-house at Tudor. And this watch does not have that. This watch still has the ETA movement that was used in the Heritage Black Bay until, I think, it might even be used today. I honestly don't know. I just know that the Black Bay 58 has the in-house Tudor movement, which is not too bad. The ETA movement that is used in here is still good. It's a very reliable movement, but it's obviously not a nice and manufactured movement from Tudor as the Black Bay 58 has. But the Black Bay 58 is also a way smaller watch, having a 39mm case, and this one has a 41. But we are going to look at it in just a moment and go through all the different kinds of interesting things about this watch. So let's open it up now. Does still come with the old box. They updated this box design, and I think it's now like a more, like, you know, not this glossy, more like a satin finish almost. Not really, but I think you know what I mean if you've seen a box like that before. You can also see that right here. I put that in there, I hope, if I didn't forget about it. But yeah, well, anyways, we're gonna take it out now and take a look at the beautiful watch. This is like just some kind of foamy material that cushions the this main box a little bit more. So put that away, and there we go. There's the box. I actually prefer this box over the new one, even though it does attract smudges and stuff like that way more than the new one does. So yeah, I'm trying to keep it clean, but it's not really gonna work. All of these gloss finish boxes, they are pretty much, yeah, they are a scratch magnet, and they are also a smear magnet and stuff like that. So keep that in mind, I guess. Not really that important, but yeah. We're going to take a look at the watch now. I've also got the tag right here. I put that out because there's some sensitive information about there. Also about where the watch was bought, because this was actually not bought from me at a boutique. I bought this on the secondary market. I honestly don't know why, because I could have easily gotten it at my local Tudor boutique, but yeah, I didn't. Don't ask me why. I did not know that, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, still, we're gonna take a look at the watch now. There it is. I really like this watch. It's one of my favorite watches pretty much ever from Tudor. I really like the blue. The dial is, in fact, black. It might look like it's a little bit blue, but as far as I can tell, that is very black. It does have the like kind of rounded writing of the self-winding writing down there, and that was also exchanged to a straight writing, I think in 2018 or something like that. I don't know, but the newer Heritage Black Bays, they have a straight writing. They don't have this anymore, and they also don't, you cannot see that anymore because the hour hand is there, is in the way pretty much, but there's a little Tudor rose on top of the Tudor logo, and nowadays it has the Tudor coat of arms there, like this thing, you know, this thing right there. That's over the Tudor logo. nowadays, but back in the days it was a rose, and I really like the rose actually, so I'm very happy that I got this one. However, we are gonna now first of all take a look at all the stuff that comes with the watch. So in here, which you can unfortunately not really take out very well, besides, not the greatest box design, gotta admit, but it's still alright. The watch is also not majorly expensive. The person that bought this watch, which was not me, paid £2,200 for it. So that's really not a lot of money for a very, very high quality luxury watch. So, you've got your guarantee booklet here, which is, not really interesting. It's also stuck. There you go. And you can see, it's a used watch. Like, something like that would never happen in my collection, I'll tell you that. So, yeah, used watch, it is what it is. But it was a very good quality, a very well maintained, there you go, that's the word I was looking for, a very well maintained watch. So this is pretty much the back of this wallet. You've got your guarantee card here, which obviously has a lot of sensitive information about not even me, but someone else on there, so I will definitely not show any of that. We're gonna put that away now. It's not majorly interesting, but it's a part of the watch. What is also a part of the watch is this thing here. That's a NATO strap that usually comes with all those Tudor watches. I've got another Tudor, and there's always like a fabric NATO strap with that as well, which is actually interesting now that I think about it, because I think these are worth money, right? I mean, but they just give them to you, so that's a good thing. I don't know if they still do that, so don't quote me on that, but from what I can tell, it is what it is. So this cushion is not the original cushion that comes with that watch. I exchanged that. Why did I exchange that? Because I don't like the cushions to be very stiff and stuff like that, to potentially stretch out the bracelets, or in this case the straps. I really don't like that, so I exchanged them for these smaller ones, because it still keeps it secure, and it just prevents it from stretching over time. So this does have a normal folding clasp, just like this. So you can see, pretty much average folding clasp. Very good quality though for the price of the watch, like really, really good. Cannot complain about that whatsoever. Just really, really nice. And yeah, very happy with the watch overall. As I said, I wanted to wear this watch a lot when I initially got it. Why did I not end up doing that? It's on a leather strap, which is a nice thing. I love the leather strap. It wears so nicely. Like, really, if you haven't tried it before, it really is a watch that wears beautifully. Problem is, my watches tend to get wet sometimes. And the leather strap is really not something that should get wet, like, at all. Some people will say, yeah, well, it's not that bad if you let it dry, so on and so forth. Depends on the leather. Crocodile leather, a little bit more resistant to water. This kind of calf skin, not really. You shouldn't do that. It will be trashed if you get it wet, like, a few times. So, really, I would love to wear this watch a little more, but it's really not realistically gonna happen. I wear it every now and then, which is really cool. And it's as I said, a very wearable watch. It's a very affordable watch as well for the watch that you're getting, of course. I think it's like over $3,000 at the moment. So $3,000 is still a lot of money, obviously. But for what you're getting, really good value. But as I said, with the calfskin strap, it's a little bit difficult for me. Why did I not get the bracelet? Because I really don't like the look of the bracelet. It's as simple as it gets. Way less quality than the leather strap with the buckle, with the folding clasp. Like, you just look at it, it's way less quality. It just is. So I tried that, actually. I tried that on. I didn't buy a watch for that, but I went to my boutique and I tried it on. Not my taste at all. So, yeah, that ain't gonna happen. But in the future, I might try it again, might try something else. But for now, I'm just gonna wear this watch occasionally when I am sure that I'm not working with anything that's very wet. So yeah, I would say that's pretty much the end of today's video. What do you think about this watch? Is that a watch that you would get? Is that a watch that would get you a lot of wrist time with you? With me, I expected it to, but it didn't end up really getting that. But that's not too bad, because obviously I buy a lot of watches nowadays, and I already have so many that I can't wear it every day anyway, so I don't really think it's an issue, honestly. I like this watch. I think it's a great watch to wear it on a daily basis if you're not doing anything majorly threatening to the leather strap, obviously. But yeah, besides that, really, really cool watch, really affordable watch for what you are getting. And I would obviously recommend to get it with a boutique. Don't buy it on the secondary market. This is a watch that you can definitely still obtain from just going to your retailer and saying, hey, I would like to have that. Some of them might even have it on display. Maybe not this one because I think it got discontinued. I'm not very sure about that actually. But I would reckon it does because there's a different version of it now, so why would you continue to produce this one? So I would reckon it's discontinued, but you can get a very similar one for a very similar price. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you've got any more questions whatsoever, be sure to write them in the comments below. Absolutely, would be very happy to answer those as always. And you can also rate the video with either like a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whatever you might want to do. And you can also subscribe to the channel. Because that would be cool, because we're still not really at any subscribers, which is sad. So make me happy, subscribe, and yeah, see you in the next one. Have a fantastic week. Bye bye.